Hey, what's good, guys? Cryo back with more reactions, and we have got Pat the Monkey King and Keetheweeb's new track, Born Sinners, inspired by the movie Sinners. So let's hop in this. Let's go.
And I'm praying, I'll be waiting for the day that we can make it.
I love that. I love that. Now we have to look at the subject matter of the film in order to jump into Key's lyrics. Sinners is set in the 1930s in the South. That's Jim Crow era laws. Segregation, very rampant. Lynchings and murders was very rampant. Right? So, her first lines, how the hell am I supposed to find the light when I'm surrounded by the darkness, I believe would allude to that time period, a time period in which it's going to be hard to look for or find hope when you're living in a time period where everyone sees you as less than, or everyone wants you dead solely because of the complexion of your skin or the difference of pigmentation. And then the next lines, how the hell am I supposed to end? How the hell am I supposed to end the fight when it's all just getting started? I think that would allude to the build-up towards the civil rights movement. Like, this isn't the start nor the end. Well, this isn't the end of the fight. Sure, at this point in time, black folks aren't slaves, but they still ain't free. They don't have any rights. They're denied homes. They're still killed and judged based off how they look. They're still seen as subhuman. Like, just segregation was a huge dehumanizing thing. Like, hey, you're not good enough to hang out with white folks. Go to the black establishments, which is fucked up. And it's such an outdated way of thinking. And the fact that we still have people who think like that to this day irks my fucking nerves. So that's what I think those lines are getting at their key. If I misconstrued anything, if I got anything wrong, please feel free to correct me down below. And then the next line I think just has to deal with the movie, where she says, I pray that you can say, I'm praying that you save me. I hope that you save me. I pray that it doesn't take me. Which I believe that just means the darkness doesn't take her. She doesn't succumb and give in to the surroundings, the darkness, which would be represented by the vampires and who are standing in for racists right here in the film. Man, I'm really awkward. I need to stop that. But yeah.
They say that eye for eye shit tend to leave you blinded. So if you looking for the path, I couldn't help you find it.
Okay. Pat, I like what you did there. It was a play on the saying, an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind, which is to say, if someone approaches you with violence and you retaliate, then you guys have essentially just harmed each other and perpetuated a cycle. So he's saying, they say that eye for an eye shit tends to leave you blinded. So if you're looking for the path, I couldn't help you find it because you've attacked me, I've retaliated, now we both wounded, now we both don't know where the path is at.
All born sinners, in case you need reminded, so you can spare me the rain, I just keep the lightning.
I like that right there as well. We all born sinners, which is, again, that one touches more on a religious theme right there. Like, humans are all born into sin, so we're all born sinners, and that also ties into the title of the film. I believe that might have more context towards the film, so Pat, please fill me in on any context I'm missing there. We all born sinners, in case you need reminding, so you can spare me the rain and I'll just keep the lightning. You can spare me the preaching, you can spare me the lecture. I'll keep the consequences. I'll keep what I already know I got.
Yeah, we born sinners. Ain't it crazy how they treat us like we worthless, but they wanna fight their wars with us?
Ain't it crazy how they treat us like we worthless, but then they want to fight their wars with us? Again, looking at how black folks in the U.S. have been treated historically throughout the centuries that, the few centuries we've been a country, right? They were slaves for 400 years. Then even when they weren't, they still had to deal with bullshit like racism, segregation. And even when they fought in wars, I'll use World War II as an example. The Tuskegee Airmen, the 688th Postal Battalion, which was an all African American women's postal battalion that served over in Europe to help get mail to the front lines. You have the 92nd Infantry, the 761st Battalion, or Tank Battalion. Like, come on, bro, there's history for this. There is history for this.
Yeah, we get it. You kidding me? We keep the world spinning. Treat us like we born killers. Really, we just born sinners. From the lynchings to the trenches, I made it out by inches. With these devils on my back, it's like I'm caught up on the fences. The Lord taught me temperance. Children taught me vengeance. But if only He can judge, then why you handing me a sentence?
The Lord taught me temperance, taught me how to control my anger, taught me composure, but His children and their actions taught me vengeance, because they wanted to act away. They wanted to act in an ungodly manner, which, provoked my ungodly side. And then I had to retaliate, going back to the an eye for an eye leaves the world blind, right? And then he goes and he flips a saying that I truly hate. Only God can judge. If only He can judge, then why you throwing me a sentence? Okay, only God can judge. So why are you here on your high horse trying to do His job? You don't speak with no authority from Him. You're not divine. You're not living righteously. You're not living the way the Lord would intend. You live in sin just like I do. Yeah, you trying to throw judgment and cast stones at me. Okay, Mr. Glass House. I truly hate the saying, only God can judge me, only God can judge, because it oftentimes leaves the mouth of the most judgmental person alive. I hate it.
Oh, how kind of you to lift me out the mud. You say that all you're peddling is fellowship and love, and all I got to do to join the crew is open up. But all we've ever wanted is a place that's just for us. They say it's flattery to imitate, but you integrate when we innovate till it's interlaced, and they failing to authenticate.
Oh, hold up.
Imitate, but you integrate when we innovate till it's interlaced, and
they say it's flattery to imitate. Another play on the saying, imitation is the greatest form of flattery, but you integrate when we innovate till it's interlaced, and they failing to authenticate. Now, I'm going to use music as an example here. So they say it's flattery to imitate. We got a lot of people who imitate. We got a lot of people who will imitate a lot of facets of black culture, and again, I'm using music as an example here, right? But you integrate what we innovate: rock, blues, jazz, rap, hip hop, black folks, right? And we have imitated that. We have a lot of people a lot of folks, white folks, let's just be real here, who imitate the culture, who wanted to integrate themselves until it was all intermingled, everyone's interlaced together. But we have people who don't authenticate or don't authentically love it. Again, it's imitation. It's imitation. They imitating what they see, but they're not authentic because they hold no love for it. Like we see a lot of people who use hip hop now to get famous, and then once they at a level, they bow out of hip hop, and it's like hip hop was a stepping stone for them. I'm gonna use Post Malone as an example, right? I don't necessarily hate Post Malone, but rap is what made him as big as he is. And then when he switched genres, and he did that interview where he said, if you want to feel something, you don't throw on hip hop. I'm like, whoa now, buddy. Maybe you don't throw on hip hop. A lot of us do, bruh. Because, it just didn't come. He came across as inauthentic with that, in my opinion, anyways. I know everyone else is going to feel different. But, yeah, they say it's flattery to imitate, but you integrate what we innovate till it's interlaced, and they failing to authenticate. Pretty much saying that you imitate us, you're trying to integrate into what we've made until it's commingled with both of us, and then you try to act a way about it. You're not authentic with it, right? Because it's, at the end of the day, it's imitation. Imitation is not authenticity. It's not the same. You can't imitate culture.
Villains who authenticate. You'd rather see me in a cage than rolling up on center stage. So I'd rather see my end of days than let you take my inner blaze. And so I'm fighting through the night to see the morning sun. And when I feel the rays, I just pray I ain't the only one. I said I'm fighting for my life to see the morning sun. So when I feel the rays, I just pray I ain't the only one.
I'm fighting for my life to see the morning sun. Tying back to what Key said earlier, like the darkness. When I'm how am I supposed to find the light when I'm surrounded by the darkness? And the vampires are subbing in, right? Because the vampires in the film, I believe, are the drivers for racism. And in this case, they'll also sub in as the drivers for the darkness. So he's saying, hey, look, I'm trying to fight for my life to make it through the night, to make it through this dark period of time, to get to the brighter days.
They say that eye for eye shit tend to leave you blinded. So if you looking for the path, I couldn't help you find it. We all born sinners, in case you need reminders. So you can spare me the rain, I just keep the lightning. Yeah, we born sinners. Ain't it crazy how they treat us like we worthless, but they wanna fight their wars with us? Yeah, we get it. We can't admit we keep the world spinning. Treat us like we born killers, really, we just born sinners.
I like this one, man. I like this one. Alright, yo. This was tight. This was dope. Now look, I know I get awkward and I stumble over my words. So if at any point in this reaction, because I know this music covered very serious topic, right? A very serious topic. If at any point in this reaction I said anything or made it seem like I was making light out of anything that was serious in this, it was not my intention. I just can't talk on camera worth shit. Like y'all seen enough of my reactions. But this is a great piece. I love music like this, man. Music is supposed to make you think. It's supposed to challenge you. You're not supposed to shy away from things that makes you think. And history was always one of my favorite subjects in school. I could brush up on it for sure, but history was always one of my favorites. So when I heard the more historical, relevant bars, I was like, oh yeah, it's up. Let me tag me in, coach. Let me in on this one, bro. Let me in on this one. I feel like Key. Definitely, I mean, she's an amazing singer. Got a great voice. I love what she did at the beginning there, at the start. I love that, man. Hold on, let's just go back to hear her again. Alright, yeah, man, she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then fucking Pat was all gas on this one. I love that. I respect that he was all gas, and it's true. We have history to point to, and the movie touches on it. Man. It touches. I mean, I'm gonna just repeat myself, but yeah, it touches on some very deep things that deserve to be talked about. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for checking out this reaction. Y'all go show Pat the Monkey King the homie support. Go show him the homie treatment. Go like, comment, subscribe. I'll drop a link to his channel down below. Till next time, guys, Cryo out.